Hello.
Today I'm going to demonstrate how we can use a smart parking demo set. So in the package, in the suitcase you receive, you will include in the following items: the mouse, okay, of course, the key to start the ignition of the power supply, and a couple cards, and also there are some of the dummy license plate that we're going to use for license plate recognition demo. Yeah, and also there are a couple RFID, right? That's used for card swiping demonstration. So basically, this demo set includes all the parking infrastructure function there. Right. So a couple of things. Let's start with the demo first. The power to power up the system, to fully power up the system, take about 5 to 6 minutes. So I suggest you can start earlier. Right. And we turn this switch to on, so its power is on, and use this key to insert to here and turn to ignition. So once you turn to ignition, you will start countdown process. Once it reaches 0, it will start powering up. So in the meantime, during the power sequence, we pull this platform up. Okay, so there are 2 handles here, right, to pull this hand. And be careful with the cable. Don't cut the cable, right? So to fully rise this platform. And then next, you can find a cable, a USB cable down here, and you need to connect this cable to one of the USB port. Okay. There we go. And then in the meantime, you can hook up the mouse. During demo, you don't need the mouse, but during setup, you are going to need the mouse. So that's why I'm using the mouse right now. Okay. There you go. Okay. So since it's still in booting up, let me doing some of the side work. So we can put the license plate on the car like this. One of the scenario is that you can put the car here. The camera will take the image of the license plate, and if it's in the database, it will turn the gate open. Right? So we can put a couple license plate onto the car. Right? And let me show you what's the difference between them. For the license plate, if the back is blank, that means it's not in the database. If there is a mark here, that means it's this license plate is within the database. So you can use this license plate to open the gate. So let's set up then. Set them up. Okay. Same thing for the RFID. So the cross one shows this one is embedded, and this one is a valid card to open the gate. Right. So since it's still in powering up, so let me talk about a couple different scenarios within this demo. So this is the parking infrastructure. The first demo we can show is that the plate recognition from this camera, and the second one is the RFID identification through this reader. And also, whenever you swipe the card, right, the camera will take the picture of the person that's swiping this card. Right, it's the same thing you're going to show in the screen. And also, it's able to demo the mechanical sensor, the magnetic sensor under the parking infrastructure. So when you put in the card here, as you can see, there is a red dot there, right? That means it's identified there is a car above it, and on the screen it will show that particular spot is being occupied. Yeah. Right. So let's wait a little bit longer for the system to power up. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so once it's powered up, right? Start from the GeoVision GV-NVR system, right? There is a sequence to turn on the program, so we need to turn it on one by one. Okay. Start with GeoVision GV-NVR system. Double click it. Okay. I guess system is not fully boot up, so let's see, it's slower. So the GeoVision GV-NVR system is actually software from GeoVision, and it's a central control for the camera, for the PoE camera they have. Right. So within this system, you will be able to see the video stream from the two camera there. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, the camera one is this one. This camera is facing directly to the entrance of the parking lot. The car is here. Okay, yeah. And then on the right hand side, this one is the RFID detection camera. Right. Okay. So after this program started, right? Usually I wait for a couple minutes before I move on to the next software. For some reason, I noticed sometimes there may be some software glitch if you do it too fast, and we are not sure where the problem is. But I noticed if we wait a couple, like 1 or 2 minutes after this program shows up, and then it can actually minimize the chance you see this glitch. Right, so right, you need to press on this power button, right, to minimize this software. Okay, and then we need to open this AS Manager software. Right. So the previous software is actually surveillance software. That's pulling the video feed from camera. AS Manager software is the software that's actually with the database, with the scanned data entries and everything. So this is the management software. Okay. So don't maximize it. All right, we just turn it down. Right. So we from monitor, new LPR monitor, turn it down. Okay, as you can see, there are history of here, right? Plates recognize unregistered vehicle, plate recognize a registered vehicle. Okay, and click on the auto select. So you will keep the latest entry on the top, and change to thumbnail. Okay, so you can see the picture here. All right, and then so this actually the part of the license plate demo, recognition demo, and then we turn the new parking monitor. Right, turn this on. New parking monitor here. All right. So sorry. Let me see. This thing is access monitor. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it's actually the access monitor. Yeah. All right. So as you can see, it's actually RFID. The door one refers to the parking gate entrance as well. So try not to do the demo of the license plate recognition and also the RFID demo at the same time because they open the same gate. Right? Sometimes it's very confusing. Again, press on auto select and change to thumbnail. Yeah. So we need to move this a little bit, right? So make sure in the demo we can see that correctly. All right. And then let's minimize it. All right. And we turn on the EMAP view. Okay. So it will turn on this like blank stuff here. All right. Move this window over here. Okay. And click on the new map. And drag everything to the very right. Okay. And pull this thing down here. All right. Okay. And move. Let's put it right here. And then let's move back to the asset manager. Okay. All right. So let's maximize it. All right. All right. As you can see, due to the screen size, we really have limited space to demo. Right. But let's move a little bit to like this. Okay. So let's do this. So if we taking one of the car with registered license plate, put on here. Right. So as you can see, there is an update. Right. I think. Right. It's not recognized. It's recognized wrongly. Right. Okay. But I think it's because our tag is a little bit old. Let me try a different tag. That right. Okay. Right. If we put it right here, as you can see, you recognize the tag correctly, and it's within registered vehicle. It opened the gate, right? And you move the car to the position number 2. It automatically show that the P2 is occupied. Right here. And what happens if we use another vehicle that is not registered? Okay, so as you can see, this tag is blank at the back, so it's not registered license plate. Right. So if we we move the car here, right, and it's showing this license plate being recognized, but the vehicle is invalid. Right. So the gate will not open. So that's pretty much about the demo for the license plate recognition. Right. So let's move on to the right hand side is for the RFID. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Usually, let me shift it, make it larger, so you can see, so you can remove the mouse after this. Right. So for example, if we use this unregistered card, right, to swipe the RFID reader, it actually taking the picture of the person who swiped it, and also showing access denied, right? Okay. Right. So if I use different card, this card is registered, right? I swipe it, right? Okay, so the gate open, and also the person who swiped this card is also recorded. Alright, so that's the second part. Is actually the RFID recognition, which is very common in the smart parking infrastructure. The third part, which we already mentioned, is the underground magnetic sensor. So if you put the car on the parking lot, right, make sure the cover with foil this side is on top of this little bump here. Okay, so when you put it up, our system is able to recognize there is a car on this particular spot, and showing the status of the occupancy of the parking lot. Yeah, that's pretty much about the demo. You can play around to show the customer. Right. Next, very important, how to turn it down. Right. Don't stop here. Please finish the whole video. How to turn it off. Right. So we first, same sequence, we turn off this software. It's a parking structure management software. Right. Turn it off first, and turn off the AS manager, and then then we can go shut down the system. Okay, shut down the system. Okay, while it's shutting down, there is a thing. Let's remove the vehicle. You need to remove, of course, the mouse. The mouse probably going to be removed after you set it up. But next, you need to remove the USB cable here, right? Otherwise, when you lower the platform, it's going to probably damage the cable. Right? So put the cable here, and slowly push down this platform, right? And make sure when you push it down, doesn't damage the cable on the side. Right? A little bit. Right? Okay. There we go. Up. And start packing your stuff. Right. RFID, the tag, right. And very important, after this shutdown, very important, the key. Well, if we lost the key, this demo kit is useless. And put everything here. Right. The car you can put it in here, and yeah, shut down, and put in a power cable inside the kit, putting everything back to the kit, and that's pretty much the demo. Right. Thank you.